What up, folks? Chef Ernie here, and we're about to get cooking with our Panko Chicken 3-course dinner. Okay, let's hurry up. Let's get started, guys, because we got a lot to do. Okay, first thing we're going to do, guys, we're going to open up our packs, and you see all of our ingredients in the 2 packs. And if you notice, I have the dessert and the first course, the Brussels sprouts, in 1 pack. I have the entree in another. The reason being is because we're cooking a fresh homemade key lime pie, we're gonna get that started first. First thing I'm gonna do though, guys, is we have your mashed potatoes already ready for you, baby. Chef Ernie is your sous chef, baby. And we have them in a vacuum sealed bag. That's why you have to start off with a pot of boiling water. First thing I'm gonna do is go ahead and drop my mashed potatoes in this boiling water, and that's just gonna get hot and be cooking for us. When we're time to plate up our entree, that's gonna be ready. First thing you do, guys, mashed potatoes in the bag, in the boiling water. How easy is that, baby? Okay, moving forward. The next thing we're gonna do while this is getting ready is we're gonna move to our key lime pie. For the key lime pie, we have our graham cracker crust right here. I have it all sealed up for you. We're gonna just peel this off. And we have this lid for it for when you get done. So we're gonna go ahead and let's set our key lime pie crust right here in the front. So it's ready. The next thing we're gonna do is our key lime pie filling, okay? You notice we have 2 cans of condensed milk, okay? It's really sweet, it's really thick, so we're gonna go ahead and dump that into a bowl, okay? Like so. Okay, we got 1 can, and then I have over here my utensils that I'm gonna be using. I got spoons, I've got spatula, I've got tongs, I got a knife, and I have a whisk. Okay, so we got that can done. Moving along, I have a hand can opener. If you have an electric one, that even works better, baby. But I had this conveniently ready. So we're gonna go ahead and open up our second can. We're gonna go ahead and dump this right in also, guys. Oh, baby, that's what makes it nice and sweet. The condensed milk, okay? So you got your 2 cans condensed milk, very good. We have our key lime juice, baby. I got 4 ounces of that. We're gonna go add our key lime juice to our key lime pie filling. Remember, this is our key lime pie filling we're working on right now. We're gonna go ahead and dump that in there like so. Okay, next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna get egg yolks. I have 4 eggs. So we're gonna add 4 egg yolks to this. If you notice, I have another mixing bowl right here because what we're gonna do first, we're gonna make the key lime pie filling, fill the pie, get in the oven, which I have preheated at 350 degrees. So remember, boiling water, preheated oven at 350 degrees. Now we're gonna go ahead and separate the yolks from the egg whites. Saving the egg whites while we do it, and a little tip and trick here is if you've never done this before, you go like so, and then you just flip it right over. You see how the yolk stays in there, and the white right here, bam, I'll put my yolk there. I'm gonna do all 4 of them like that really quickly for you, like magic, or you just drop it over to the other shell, and you see how the yolk falls right out of that? I mean, the egg white falls right out, and you have your yolk. We're using the yolks for the filling, and we're saving our egg whites for the whipped cream, homemade whipped cream at the end, baby. All right, utilizing every bit of the egg, okay? Just follow along, see what I'm doing really quickly. Bam, 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 there we go, baby. Oh yeah, baby. Homemade key lime. There we go. Okay, we got our egg yolk there. We saved our egg whites for later. We're gonna move that over. Okay, let me rinse my hands off real quickly. We're gonna provide a set of gloves for you guys in each one of your packs. It's always good to keep your hands clean in between, okay, guys? And do as much touch-free as we can, okay? All right, so we got this right here. We're gonna grab our whisk, okay? And then the only thing we have left for this is our actual limes. Let me get a little knife right here. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut a lime. We're gonna cut 1 lime right now. Squeeze that whole lime and lime juice in there, baby. Perfect. Okay, so we have our key lime juice, and I like to squeeze a real lime in there as well, get a nice good flavor going. Okay, so now we have our filling ready to go. We're just gonna whisk this up. I'm actually going to use my mixer for the whipped cream later, but you could also do that with a hand whisk as well. Old school works just as good, baby. All right. So you see how quick that was? That is our filling for our key lime pie, guys. And now what we're going to do, we're going to step over to the crust. I'm going to just reach over and dump it in. It's going to be nice and smooth. We want to fill it all the way, baby. We want that key lime pie all the way. Grab my spoon out. Now you see we're going to put this in at 350 degrees for about 30 minutes, okay? And so that's about how long it's going to take us to finish our meal, and everything will come out together. And that's a perfect thing, okay guys? So now we've got our key lime pie filling in our pie. This is going to go right into the oven, okay guys? Okay, that's going to sit in there right now while we start cooking the rest of the meal, guys. Char fried Brussels sprouts. Guys, I'll tell you a little story about this. My youngest daughter moved to California. When I go out there to visit her, I love to go to new restaurants because a lot of new stuff starts out on the West Coast. There was a restaurant there that she loves to go to, and she told me about how they do these Brussels sprouts. So we went and ate there. I saw how they did it, and then I came up with my version of it, brought it back to Defuniak Springs, and it's been a big hit, guys. So basically what we're going to do is we're going to start off with a 1 gallon bag full of Brussels sprouts. We've already cleaned them, we've already cut them in half for you. Being your sous chef like we do, okay? Now we're going to take our vegetable oil. We're going to turn our burner on high to start. And then we're going to just pour in our vegetable oil here with our Brussels sprouts. We're going to get these charred. Just get these charred, guys. Okay, now we're going to go for our seasonings. Okay, now at this point, like I've always told you, is the process of how you do things that make it great. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to put in a little bit of our Creole seasoning. And again, I give you 2 ounces of it. You know, I'm going to start off with 1 ounce of it. Add a little salt and pepper. Okay, salt and pepper to taste. That's another one. I give you a little extra. I like to put a little now, get it going, and at the end, if you feel like you need a little bit more, you can add some, or your guests can add some to their dish as well. Okay, guys? Really quick. And get where we want this to be, baby. What we're going to do now is we're going to let this get good and hot. It's going to take a few minutes for it to char, okay? And while this is charring, and this is getting where we want it to be, okay? Now we're going to move over to our next course, be our Panko Chicken. And you know, Panko Chicken is one of the most popular dishes at our restaurant. When I was the GM of Cuvée Beach, I worked with the executive chef that named Mr. John Norman, so I'm going to give him a little bit of props. This was a dish that he did there, and I learned it from him, and I perfected it. Brought it over to our restaurant. It's been a huge hit, and I think you're going to really enjoy it. Okay, so what we've done for you, if you notice in your box, we have 6 portions for everybody, and to save you the trouble, we went ahead and crusted the panko for you. And the way we do it is we take the raw, fresh chicken breast, we dip it in a little bit of buttermilk with a little bit of egg yolk, okay, and then we do white flour, buttermilk, egg yolk, panko breadcrumbs, and then it's going to go right into the oil. And then, guys, I want to show you my tip of the week is called butter it, okay? The neat thing about this particular product is that it's called butter it, but it's actually not butter. It's actually a soybean oil that's flavored like butter, so it will not burn at high temperatures. And that's my tip of the week, guys, because, you know, if you use oil or if you want to use butter to get that flavor, because I love pan frying it in the butter because of the flavor, but the butter tends to burn really easily. Where this butter it will not burn at high temperatures. It's great for what we're going to be doing today, pan frying. It's also great for blackening and other things like that. So just keep that in mind. Find a product or find a product similar to this that will work for you much better than just butter, baby, but still have all that wonderful flavor. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to put that into our big flat pan where we're going to do our pan frying right now for our Panko Chicken. Okay, guys? While everything else is getting hot. Now this dish is definitely multitasking. Okay, we're going to move these mashed potatoes around a little bit so they stay cooking. We're going to go ahead and get this back burner on for us really quickly. Okay, now while this is warming up, we're going to go ahead and keep moving around our Brussels sprouts because they're starting to brown for us. That's what we're looking for, guys. We're going to just pan fry in this oil these wonderful fresh Brussels sprouts. And it's got some good seasoning in there. In fact, I think I like a little bit more salt and pepper now in there. I think it needs maybe a little bit more of my Creole seasoning, which I have right here. Okay. Working good. All right, so we're multitasking. We're going to do all this in one big shot, guys. Okay, here we go. You see, that's working really good, baby. Woo! Boy, you can smell that cooking. Isn't that great? Aye! Perfect. Wonderful, guys. Okay, so there we go. That's working for us right there. We got this getting hot in the back. Now, when you're doing your oil, okay, I want this to get good and hot first before we actually are going to drop the chicken. If you put the chicken in before your butter oil is hot, then it's going to not cook the way you want it. It's not going to get crispy the way you want it to, okay? In fact, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to do a switch since we've got this boiling really nice, and I'm just going to slide this forward to my smaller burner, and I'm going to bring my bigger one back, baby. Bring the bigger one back, baby. There we go. So we have a good success for our pan fry. And basically, guys, to be working these Brussels, oh, look at that. Woo, baby. Now, you see, once we get this to the point where we want it, guys, we're going to add our secret weapon to this that makes it so unique. But we're not ready for it yet. You got to hang in there, baby. Be patient. Get a little boil in the pan. I'm starting to see some bubbles here, which is what I'm looking for. Once I get this good and bubbly and it starts to work, then we're going to go for it, okay? And the secret weapon, guys, is balsamic glaze, okay? This right here we make at the restaurant. It's basically a balsamic reduction, but we call it balsamic glaze. If you wanted to make this yourself, what you would do is, what we make it for you, is we take balsamic vinegar and we just cook it down, we slowly cook it down so it gets thick like syrup. And it just coats and really covers the Brussels very nicely. It's going to be awesome for it. We're going to put that in a minute. Once we get these cooked down and get them mind, or don't worry if they start to get a little bit charred. That's what you're looking for, a little caramelization in there. Once you get start to get caramelized, once they start to get soft, that's when we're going to move forward with our glaze. Okay, guys, we just hang tight in there. We're getting there. All right, our oil is looking like it's getting where I want it to be. It's starting to get nice and hot, starting to get hot. Okay, and now we're going to move to cooking our panko chicken and pan frying it. Okay, now when we pan fry this chicken, okay, what you want to do is you don't want to keep flipping it, because the crust will fall off. So what we want to do is we want to put all 6 pieces in. We want to get a good crust on that first side, flip it over one side, get another good crust on the other side. We're going to put it in the oven and finish it in the oven, baby. That way we don't burn it, that way it comes out perfect, baby. Okay, so here we go, guys. I have my tongs right here. And we're going to go ahead and take, I think we're at a point where we're hot enough, guys. What do you think? Looking good. We got our mashed potatoes working well here. Perfectly. Excellent. Okay. So now we're going to take our tongs. We're going to come over here. We're going to take our first piece of chicken off of our paper. Right into the oil. Looking good. Next piece of chicken. Already panko crusted for you. Into the oil. Next piece of chicken. Into the oil. Perfect, guys, and look how we got it set up perfect for you, baby. Chef Ernie doing all the work for you, making it easy. I'm your sous chef. Fantastic. Okay, guys, we got one more here. Okay, looking good, boy. You see how we're getting it going now? We got it rolling now, guys. We got it rolling. For us, you'll let them sit here and work for us. We got to get a good crust on the bottom. Make sure you move around a little bit so they don't stick. Get a little movement on them, looking good, a little movement on it. Looking good, okay? The glaze, baby, now it's time for the glaze. Now it's time for the glaze. We're going with the glaze. We want to get all that glaze out of here. I got a little spoon to help with it. Okay, we got that all out of there. Now we're going to move and toss the glaze around in there. Oh, baby. Oh, the sweetness of the balsamic is just going to cut the bitterness out of that Brussels sprout in such a way it's just going to light the whole room up, guys. Okay? So now we're just going to cook these down with this glaze and just keep moving it around on a high heat. We want this on high heat, guys. So that's working for us. And now our chicken's cooking very nice. I'm going to go ahead and take a peek at my pie. Oh, my pie is doing wonderful. We're at a perfect pace right now, guys. Okay, so while this is happening and everything's cooking like we're doing right now, we're going to start working on our heavy whipping cream and our whipped cream for our dessert. Okay, guys? Fantastic. So what we have for to finish our dessert here is we have our egg whites in our mixing bowl, okay? We have our heavy cream, and this is a half a cup, 8 ounces of heavy cream. Okay, we're gonna dump that right in there. Dispose of that. I have 1 ounce of vanilla extract for you, all ready to go. We're gonna dump that in there. And then I have a half a cup of granulated sugar. Now some people use powdered sugar. I just believe in a nice granulated sugar. I think it works better, okay? Now we're gonna go ahead and move back here to my mixer. Now if you don't have a home mixer like I have here, or if you have a hand mixer, it would work really well. You can do that, or you can simply do it with your whisk if you need to. We're gonna make it easy for you. You've got the right equipment here. Chef Ernie's house, baby. So we're gonna rock it out. We're gonna drop our mixer in. We're gonna turn it on. All right, baby. Now we're making whipped cream, baby. That's how you do it. Until we get a nice whipped char cream, okay guys? Let's just take a few minutes. We'll leave that whipping right here. Let's come back and check our chicken and see how our chicken's doing over here. Oh baby, we get a nice crust. Yes we are. We get a nice crust on one side. We flip it over. See how it's starting to crust up for us? Looking good guys. Take that right there, flip it over. Move it over this side. Flip it over, there we go, getting a nice crust there. Flip it over, nice crust. Flip that over. Okay guys, now we're just looking to get that nice and crusted, right where we want it to be. Perfect. Now our Brussels is just looking perfect. You see how we're getting that caramelization? Now that I'm at this point, I'm gonna start turning this down just a little bit, okay? So I'm getting where I wanna be. Okay, the Brussels are working really well. Our mashed potatoes are working well. We have our chicken working well. We're doing great, okay? What else do we have right here? We have our lemon caper beurre blanc sauce. Now that our chicken's where it is, this lemon caper beurre blanc sauce is something I specially make and have pre-made for you at the restaurant. All you're gonna have to do tonight is warm it up. That's why I have my other pan right here. So let's go ahead and take our lemon beurre blanc right now. Let's go ahead and get it in our pan. So when our chicken's ready, this will be nice and warm for us, ready to go and ready to go into our dish. Look at that. We're gonna go ahead and turn on this burner in the back right here. And we're gonna let this slowly heat up, guys. All right, guys, here we go. Now we're going to go ahead, our Brussels sprouts are where we want them to be. We're going to go ahead and plate one up for you really quickly. Got our nice charred Brussels sprouts. Oh man, these look so great. They smell so wonderful. I'm going to go ahead and plate one up for you. And then I have the Parmesan cheese, guys. We're going to go ahead, and I'm going to go ahead and add a little Parmesan cheese to the dish, as well as top it off right here, guys. Okay guys, all right, first course Brussels sprouts is ready. First course Brussels sprouts right there for you guys. All right, now we got that first course done out of the way. We got that plated up. We got our Panko chicken sauce warming up really nice. It's looking good. We're gonna turn that down. See, all you gotta do guys is warm up this Panko sauce. A wonderful lemon caper beurre blanc. It's gonna be our chicken, okay? We get that warmed up, looking good. Let me check my pie. My pie is looking wonderful. If you see how nice my chicken is browning up, really nice, guys, that's exactly what we're looking for. That nice crust that we're forming on these is perfect for what we're doing. Looking perfect. Okay, guys, so now what we're going to do is we're going to take our Panko chicken. I've got a nice, wonderful pan right here. Okay, so we're going to just go ahead and drop them in this pan. We have our chicken crispy coated on both sides, okay? And now we're going to drop it into our oven for another 15 minutes, guys. 15 minutes, this meal is going to be done, and the Panko chicken is going to be perfection. Okay, guys, so we got all this done right here. We've got our lemon caper beurre blanc sauce done. Let's go take a look at how our whipped cream's doing over here. And with whipped cream, you got to be careful because you really want to whip it till you get the air into it. You do it with a whisk, do it with a whipper, but you don't want to go too far because if you go too far, it'll start to break down on you. Let's pull that up. Oh man, look at how wonderful our whipped cream came out, guys. Nice fresh whipped cream right here. We got it right where we want it. We got our sauce right where we want it, baby. Oh, baby, we looking good. We looking good now. We looking good. Okay, folks. Now, what we're going to do is I'm going to go ahead and remove my mashed potatoes, okay? Now I'm going to go ahead and take my bowl that I cooked my mashed potatoes in. We're going to go ahead and walk over here. We're going to dump this water out. Okay, now you've got your water out of there, guys. We make it easy for you. We're going to take your bag of mashed potatoes. I'm going to show you how easy this is, like magic, like so. Now we're going to go ahead and drop the mashed potatoes right down into the bowl. Now you got your 6 portions right there hot and ready to go. What we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and plate one up for you. What we have right here is you're probably wondering, what is this green leaf for right here? Okay, the green leaf is actually going to be your garnish for your plate. I gave you 6 pieces in here, so you have 6 different garnishes for each plate that you're going to do. And what I like to do at the restaurants, I like to take one piece like so, and we're going to just lay it down on the plate. That, guys, I think so. Take a spoon right here. We're going to serve our mashed potato. We're going to do a little nice scoop of mashed potato right here. Everybody gets a portion about that size. It'll be perfect. Fantastic. Looking good, guys. Looking good. Okay, we have our color for us right here. Perfect. Got my color right there, baby. Now we've had our chicken in there. We're going to go ahead and pull one of these out and plate it up for you guys. All right. Okay, guys, now we got one of our wonderful crusted panko chickens right out the oven. Be careful, it's going to be a little hot. Doesn't that look great, guys? Oh, look at that, guys. Now we're going to take our lemon blanc. And as it heats up, guys, you just want to stir it. Make sure it gets nice and blended. You get a good heat to it, you know. Okay, and then you just want to take that and just drizzle it right over the top. Oh, man, this is what makes it. You got enough right here to do all 6 pieces and coat it thoroughly. Now you take your little color right now. We finish the chicken in the plate with a little color. And there we go, guys. Chef Ernie's Panko Chicken with roasted garlic mashed potatoes, baby. Aye! Oh, baby, we got that knocked out the park. We got first course, we got second course. Now it's time to take it home. All right, guys, now look how beautiful this key lime pie has come out. We're going to go ahead and let that just kind of cool off for a minute while we enjoy our first and second course, and the key lime pie will be just perfection. All right, guys, now that our key lime pie has cooled down to where we want it so we can serve it up, I went ahead and plated a piece up. Then I went ahead and cut a few little half moons or half wheels of some of our lime for our garnish. We have our wonderful whipped cream we made fresh right here, so we're just going to take one nice scoop of the whipped cream. We're going to drop it right on top of the slice like so. And we're going to take one of our lime garnishes like that. There you go, guys. Chef Ernie's homemade key lime pie. Fantastic. Our 3 courses right here for you to look at. Our Brussels sprout char fried, panko chicken, lemon caper blanc, garlic mashed potato, and Chef Ernie's key lime pie, baby. Can I get an aye?